Hey everybody, welcome to another album ranking video where I rank every song from a certain album. I've done other albums in the past, such as Doolittle by Pixies, The Mollusk by Ween, White Album by the Beatles, Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones, and today I will be ranking every song from Houdini by the Melvins. Yes. Yeah, my first video on the Melvins. Melvins are one of my favorite bands. I dig them a lot. I think Buzz Osborne is a awesome frontman and a pretty good guitar player. And Dale Crover is my favorite drummer. I love his drumming a lot. Yeah, and I thought I'd rank all the songs off of their probably their best album, Houdini. I mean, it is definitely their most popular album, and it might be their best. I think this album is a underrated album from the '90s. Like, I recommend if you haven't heard Houdini, and if you're into '90s rock or '90s metal, even, which I wouldn't consider Melvin to be like a metal band, but this album is like really heavy. Melvins are a really heavy band, and so I gotta think if you like heavy metal music, you might like this album because it's pretty heavy itself. So yeah, so I recommend it if you like '90s rock or '90s metal. So yeah, all right. So I'm gonna rank all 13 tracks from this album, from my least favorite to my favorite, from 13 to 1. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right. So number 13, coming in at number 13, my least favorite song off this album is "Cop Ache." I think is the name of it. "Cop Ache." Yeah, I don't. I the song's not even memorable. Like I don't remember it very much at all. Really, like it's just I don't know. It just doesn't. I just remember when I was hearing it. Like as of right now, I don't really remember how it sounds, but I just remember it being not really much. I think it's a heavy song, but it's I don't know. It just didn't do much for me. So yeah, "Cop Ache" is number 13. Number 12 is Pearl Bomb, which was the song that followed Copache on the album. And this one I like slightly better. The bass in it's kind of cool, but I don't know. This song just doesn't do much for me either, really. Those are the only two tracks I'm not crazy about is Copache and Pearl Bomb. I like all these others though. Um, but yeah, Pearl Bomb just doesn't do much for me. That's why it's number 12. All right, number 11. So yeah, the rest of these I do like. Number 11 is Teet. Weird title, I know, Teet. But Teet's, I kind of forget about this one too sometimes. But whenever I was listening to it, I was like, okay, this song's actually pretty good. It's just, I think it's just lower just because I don't remember it very much. Kind of like Cop Ache, but still. But at least I like this one. So yeah, Teet is number 11. All right, number 10. Now this one might piss some people off because a lot of people like this song. A lot of Melvins fans, and it might even be Melvin's most popular song. It's definitely up there, and probably the most popular song off of this album. That is Honey Bucket. Don't get me wrong, I do like Honey Bucket. I think my biggest complaint with Honey Bucket, though, I think it's a little bit too short. It's a really cool, like, heavy song, and it's like pretty fast too. But I don't know. I just wish it was longer. I guess it's a little too short for me, but it's still a good song. But yeah, it is number 10. Number 9 is "Set Me Straight," which was actually one of their earliest tracks. Like this was going back, like I believe this was on a demo that was recorded like back in 1983, I think, and that I think that's the year Melvin started, and that was even before Del Crover was in the band. Like it was just Buzz with Oh, the bass player from Mudhoney, I forgot his name, and then Micah Dillard, I think is his name, who is the drummer. Yeah, yeah. So this dates all the way back to the early days of the Melvins. I like it. It's pretty good. It kind of sounds a little bit like an Alice in Chains song, though, a little bit, but I like it though. So yeah, Set Me Straight is number 9. Number 8, we went from a song that sounds like Alice in Chains to a song that kind of sounds like Alice Cooper, like early Alice Cooper. Number 8 is Sky Pup. Uh, really weird song. Like I said, it kind of sounds a little bit like an early Alice Cooper song, and Buzz's voice kind of sounds like Alice Cooper a little bit. Fun fact: Kurt Cobain is actually on guitar for this song. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And he kind of helped produce this album as well. But yeah, he was friends with Buzz and Dale from Melvin. So yeah, but yeah, Sky Pup. It's a really weird song, but I like it. It's pretty cool. That is number 8. Okay, number 7 is the closing track for the album. It's called Spread Eagle Beagle, another weird title. And this one's an instrumental, and it's just a percussion track. It's a 10-minute percussion track with like Dale Crover, Kurt Cobain, even, and someone else just banging these drums or something. That's all it is. But it sounds really cool, actually. I remember when I first heard this album, I wasn't really into it that much, but the more times I heard this album, it grew on me. It sounds really cool. In fact, it's even in the movie Natural Born Killers. It's in a scene in Natural Born Killers playing in the background. It's like during one of the prison escape scenes. But yeah, little known fact there. And that's the only Melvin song I ever heard in a movie too, which is weird because it's this one. But yeah, Spread Eagle Beagle. It's a cool instrumental track, and it's the closing track for the album. But yeah, I like it. That is number 7. All right, number 6 is I think I could be wrong, but I think this was the first Melvin song I ever heard. That is Lizzy. Yeah, Lizzy is a really cool song. It's kind of slow, or it starts out slow, but then like in the chorus, it's like it gets really heavy. It's really cool. I believe it was the first one I heard. I remember actually hearing it on. I used to watch VH1 Classic all the time, which is now called MTV Classic. But I remember I used to watch VH1 Classic, and there was a show on there called Metal Evolution, which was about just like going over these subgenres of heavy metal. And they actually had a grunge episode, and they're like discussing whether or not grunge is considered to be heavy metal or not. And yeah, and they talked about the Melvins a little bit in that episode, and that song was in it, and that's I believe where I first heard the Melvins. I remember hearing that song in that episode. I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. But yeah, Lizzy, really good song. That is number 6. All right, now we're in the top 5. Number 5 is the opening track for Houdini. That is Hooch. Yeah, Hooch. Really awesome way to open this album. I love Dale's drumming in this, especially in the opening. Like the album starts with his awesome drumming. It's so cool. Um, yeah, I like the song a lot. It has some really weird lyrics, but like I have no idea what this song is even about. Some really weird lyrics that don't make any sense, but I like the song anyways. It's a cool song. Yeah, number 5 is Hooch. Number 4, now this one either Honey Bucket or this song I think a lot of people would choose as their number 1 for this album, and this is one of their most popular songs, and for good reason. It's a great song. It's one of their best. Just not quite number 1. There's 3 other songs I like better than it, but number 4 is Night Goat. Night Goat is, like I said, one of the Melvins' best songs. It's so cool. It's probably a lot of people's favorite Melvin song, And yeah, I love it. I like it a lot. It was my favorite for a little bit. I remember like whenever I was first getting into Melvins, I think this was my favorite. But yeah, Night Goat's a great song, and yeah, it's number 4. I like 3 other songs better, but yeah, we'll get to those. All right, so yeah, number 4 is Night Goat. Number 3, the only cover on this album, and that is "Going Blind," which is a cover of a Kiss song, a very lesser known Kiss song, but yeah, "Going Blind." Really awesome cover, even better than the original Kiss version, which I do like the original Kiss version actually. It's pretty good, but this one's even better. This one sounds better, and Buzz's vocals in this song sounds amazing. It's just so good. Yeah, Going Blind, awesome cover. Maybe my favorite cover ever, to be honest. It's definitely up there. Yeah, Going Blind is number 3. All right, number 2. Number 2, this one was close to being number 1. Number 2 is Hag Me. Hag Me is a really cool, like 7-minute, heavy, slow kind of song. It's kind of slow, but it's also like really heavy, which is pretty much like the definition of sludge metal, which is what Melvins are considered to be, sludge metal, but like heavy metal but slowed down. And yeah, this is a great sludge metal song for sure. I love this one a lot. Um, Buzz's vocals sound amazing in this. I love the riffs. And the drums on it too. Awesome song. Would be my number 1 if it wasn't for the last song. Well, yeah, if you're keeping track, then you probably know what number 1 is. But yeah, Hag Me is really good. And it's number 2. All right, and my number 1 favorite song off of the Melvins Houdini is Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc is awesome. This is definitely up there in my favorite Melvin songs. I don't know if it is my favorite, but it's definitely up there. Maybe in the top 3 or top 5. But yeah, this one sounds really fucking cool. Like I like Buzz's voice, his vocals in this one too, and the riff sounds awesome. And yeah, it's just a really cool track, and it's my favorite off of this album. It just, yeah, it's awesome. Joan of Arc is number 1. My number 1 favorite song off of the Melvins Houdini. Yeah. All right, there we go. There's my ranking for all 13 tracks from from Melvins Houdini. So in the comments, have you heard this album? Have you not? And if you have and you like the album, please give me your ranking for this album. Your ranking for all the songs from this album. Also, if you have any recommendations for other Melvins albums you want me to rank, let me know in the comments, and or just any other album in general. It doesn't have to be Melvins, just any other album. Let me know in the comments, and I might. And yeah, I'm planning on doing some more Melvins on the channel. I definitely need to do like my top 20 favorite Melvin songs and I'll probably will rank all their albums. They got a lot of albums, but I'm willing to do it. I love the Melvins, so yeah. All right, so please like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell. And my next video on Monday will be you know, back to movie related videos. It will be my what I watched in May video. And then on Thursday, it'll be another music related video. I'm not sure what yet. I'm still working on my Ramones discography ranking. I'm not even close to being done with that yet, so most likely it won't be that. It'll probably be a top 20 list of my favorite songs from a band. I don't know yet, but we'll see. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you later. All right. Peace.